Talk a good game.
And in November of that year, one single old man would face off against like the entire Coast Guard.
Yeah.
What? So his name was Don Alejo Garza Jimenez. And he was 77 years old, and he owned this ranch. He'd be visited by these Los Zetas members. They demanded him to leave, and they were going to take his ranch by force. But he refused and told them no. And that's when they gave him.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
If you come back in 24 hours and you're not gone, we're going to shoot you. No way. And as they were getting in their trucks to leave, he simply said, "I'll be waiting."
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Some old man.
Just a little bit.
Working with weapons.
Can we do this with a little bit?
He fortified his ranch and set up rifles at various vantage points. So it was around 4 a.m. where all the cartel members were about 18 of them, and that's when
treasure not here in like correct concoction. Search for the treasure not here in like the correct concoction.
Alejo would be shooting at them from various vantage points, like I said. Eventually, two of the members would breach his house, right? Yeah. But they would be met by a shotgun by John Wick, and he would kill both of them.
He's Rambo.
So they resorted to rocket launchers at him.
What?
And they still couldn't get him. So they time, and the cartel members were afraid that eventually Mexican would show up.
Do you think maybe we should escape? The boss is wounded.
Good question. How do you release a book after?
Oh Lord, the book is called Stop in the Name of God. I think it should be called Stop in the Name of Psyops bullshit. And the book apparently has to do with resting. Resting. Keeping the Sabbath day holy is resting. And it actually does make sense, Erica. I'm so glad you talked about resting, because Erica's like, this comes full circle because he's resting in peace in eternal heaven. So it's so apropos that he would write a book about resting. How about this? I think this book just proves resting is another way of saying you're motherfucking asleep. You believe any of this. That is how I feel right now. Doesn't. I'm not saying it's fact, but we're getting it there, and I had to upgrade my Sirius satellite. I don't. Charlie, please. Yep. Okay. I can't. Okay.
Have his parents ever made a statement? I have yet to see one statement from them. Like, they probably know what's going on. Well, they do. They're like, we don't know what to do. Like that book, you know, the PR is saying it's fresh, you want to make as much money on it, put the book out, right? But, I mean, I would love to hear what his parents have to say about all this. Because that's going to be the truth, maybe. But I want to see an interview with them.
Look, in the fucking Illuminati, bro, for a minute. And, like, I'm trying to get out. The only way out is by stabbing somebody or shooting somebody. I can't do it anymore, bro. Like, I'm a puppet to them, bro. Like, if they told me, all right, go to this Diddy party, I got to go to Diddy party.
I know.
And, like, get fucking ass. Like, I can't do that no more,
bro. How do you know that?
He said no more.
How do you know that? Yeah.
Wait, did you hear what he just said? Just listen to this, because it exposes something on stream.
How old are you? I low-key stopped counting. But
yeah, how do you look so young? What's your secret?
Like...
For anyone who missed it, right here, it sounds like he's saying blood. Keep watching.
How do you look so young? What's your
Better
secret?
hairline. Like.
And this isn't the first time that he's brought it up. Remember when MGK and Megan said this line?
It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for...
Everyone thought they were joking, but what if they weren't? And here's the part that gives me chills. This happened on Aiden Ross's stream. The same circle where streamers keep hinting at selling their soul. Every time they laugh, but it's not really funny, is it? If you think this story is wild, watch these 2 videos. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below.
Like so much on these streams, y'all. They're telling the people. They're telling the people, and the people are just eating it up, giving them views. Are they organic views? I don't know. Is there really 10, 100,000 people watching them?
Could be.
I don't know, y'all. But they're constantly exposing, telling you guys the truth, why they're at where they're at, drinking blood, and the Illuminati. And you can tell it's a skit. Like, they're told to say this, right? Just like he said, I'm told to go on this interview. I'm told to go do this and that. Like, they're told what to do. They're told what to talk about on their stream. And people eat it up, y'all. It's crazy.
Music for a purpose. It's not just background music, or it's not just, you know, fluffy, light stuff.
This is not elevator satanic music.
It's ritualistic music. It is music that by even the act of listening to it, you are participating in a satanic ritual.
Did you hear about that lady that drank that margarita and died?
Dude, don't tell me that. It wasn't. There's no way this was by accident.
This is insane.
You heard this?
I don't know, but margarita is like my favorite thing in the world, so don't freak me out here.
All right, this was
Make your own now.
2 years ago.
Okay.
This lady, her name was Holly Hill.
Was this in Mexico?
No, this was the United States at a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
Haciendas is what it was called.
She drank a margarita. She goes, "Oh my gosh, my mouth is burning."
Immediately.
Ran to the restroom, called her mom, was like, "Something's wrong. I just drank this margarita. It's burning like crazy.
I need to go to the hospital now."
She went to the hospital, and they said it was probably just too spicy. She's like, "No, it's burning."
Yeah.
And it took way too long. They eventually brought her back, looked at her esophagus. They said it looked like hamburger meat.
Oh, damn.
And what had to happen was the kitchen apparently put in an oven cleaner.
Oven and grill cleaner.
Into her margarita. It's called glitter.
But it's like on the label
right here.
says corrosive.
Why would they do that?
That's the thing.
Did they go to prison for murder?
Here's the thing. She basically she could not eat food. And it was hard for her to breathe.
Oh, so she survived that experience and then died later.
2 years later.
Oh, that poor girl.
Yeah. And yes, they died 2 years later, and the restaurant's like, "We're so sad she has passed. We have fired people that were involved."
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
Close down the restaurant. They're still open.
Oven cleaner.
I would own that entire. That's insane.
It's crazy.
The biggest event we had.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know who's making your drink out there. I remember when I went to, when Mama Bear was, kind of first pregnant. We went to Arizona. It was in June, and she was due in January. So it was very early on. We went to Arizona to tell my family. But I took her to Sedona, took her to Flagstaff. We hit Jerome on the way home. And when we were at Jerome, she got like a margarita, right? But alcohol-free margarita. So I had to remind this dude before when she ordered it. I said, "Hey, she's pregnant." Like I had to remind him like 3 times. Probably would have got it the first try, but I still felt like you just never know. You never know. So I even told the bartender, "Hey, she's pregnant, make sure." Right?
Strange to see travelers here.
That's the scary part when we're going out to order food.
Wild was this very public assassination. assassination of Charlie Kirk, and a lot of people are looking at Erica Kirk, and now it's looking like that might have been an arranged marriage. Her mom works with Homeland Security, weapons systems for Israel. First cabinet is owned by Trump. She's involved with this Romanian alien thing that raises a lot of flags. It's really hard to understand the long game involved with like cultivating assets and placing them in people's lives and spending your whole day married to someone. The whole thing you built gets turned over to them, and she doesn't seem all that empathetic. What would you say to people who are like looking at the real stuff that goes on years and thinking, how can this even be real?
What you mentioned about playing the long game is very, very important to understanding what's happening. My view has been that what I call the global cult is global network of society, which ultimately has an ability, reach and direction. They don't know the direction at all, but they'll still play their part where necessary in advancing it, even though they don't know it exists. They'll just do it because that's the way that things work and what they're told to do. And this is how the whole system works. You cannot let too many people know what the game is because it starts to seep out. It's being orchestrated on another level in a very, very calculated way.
I don't remember that.
But I heard a rumor that the license activity was first contacted by somebody in Hollywood to become a consular on The Sopranos to try to get the deal.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
And he turned it down.
How come?
Because he just came out of prison.
Okay.
And he didn't think it was a good idea. But he said, I think I made a mistake. He could have made a lot of money on that.
Now, I've heard that the actor that played Paulie Walnut, I don't know if he was actually connected, but I think he was like a friend of ours. And he did spend time in the can. And if you ever notice Paulie Walnut's posture, he's always got his hands in front of him.
And it was really, it was her fault. When you're that big, you have such a team behind you, and you're just doing it.
And no say so. Like literally. Yeah,
No.
right. You never know.
But a lot of them chose horrible deals. People call it selling their soul. I've always kept my soul.
Yeah.
And I've been offered a lot.
I'm looking you in your eyes. You seem to have a
I'm
soul
still here.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. It all cracks.
He turns into a reptilian right now.
Oh my god. They wanted me to go full reptile. I didn't want to.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that even work? How does somebody come to you and say, hey, I want you to be a reptilian?
They see the potential what you can do to shift the culture.
Right.
And I chose to shift it myself.
Oh, wrong person.
So people actually will come to you and say, hey, I want you to be a reptilian. What does that entail?
It's more like, will you, it's basically like
It's a
selling your
better.
soul. It's such a tricky.
Don't mind me,
It's weird. So, he was here. He's here. My favorite one is this lady who is in front of Hal. Who is behind Hal. But she's doing the thing. They're quite literally doing the thing. I don't understand. Why didn't they change their costumes? At least take off the accessories. Like, what is... What?
Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to y'all.
Chips from a potato.
Every one of those videos was shot solely for Nickelodeon. What you need to know is that at that time the channel was run by Dan Schneider, and this guy is known for being the very embodiment of creepy. There are videos of him in hot tubs with some of his young actresses. He constantly slipped adult humor into children's shows, and he made some of his young actors do things that were extremely unhealthy and clearly unacceptable. I'm going to show you another clip at the end of this TikTok that Ariana Grande had to film, and it genuinely leaves me confused. disturbing behavior goes that Ariana Grande was exposed to while working for Nickelodeon. If you weren't aware, some of her co-stars from the same network have recently broken their silence to say they were not only abused, but repeatedly. We have the proof in the clip I showed you at the start. Let's say someone as well known as Ariana eventually speaks up to reveal what happened to her. And get ready to see the other clip, and you're going to have to tell me if you find it creepy or not. Because according to Dan Schneider, he insists that everything he ever filmed for Nickelodeon is completely family friendly.
I'm soaking wet! Quick! Somebody bring me food!
Okay.
On! Give up the juice!
I guess those characters today play.
About the Aisha Curry stuff.
No comment.
That shit's wild. You can't lie. The thing she said.
One of my daughters sent me one of the clips, and she's like, "Mom, I'm so disappointed. Why?" And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes you like to think things are taken out of context. They're truthful. So I feel like I try not to judge that part.
On the wild things that
I've been
are
judged for stuff less important than a marriage. Don't you wonder when people go public like that with kind of personal stuff? I'm like, number one, why? Number two, that conversation like later when you're like, really, like why'd you say that further from here? And I don't know. I know that I would not say something like that.
All right, I'm back here.
Teach your time.
I think y'all better pay attention to what's going on. Because that volcano that erupted in Ethiopia hasn't erupted in 12,000 years. That shit was not supposed to
That
happen.
don't even
That
look
volcano
real.
that erupted hasn't.
Come on, this guy's doing a voiceover to that one dude that wears the glasses and the hat and all the chains. That's still in content, y'all. That's still in content.
Erupted since anybody on this earth lived on this earth. Mind you, this volcano just erupted out of the blue. So you telling me after 12,000 years,
That's easy
this shit
money
just
right there.
randomly erupted? Does that make sense to you? Villages completely dark. Numerous animals died. Ash shot almost 10 miles into the air. Mind you, this volcano is
That is still in content for sure.
all the way up into the sky.
Oh
This
my
is the same
God.
volcano that erupted
That's
before
crazy.
the end of the ice age. This is the same volcano that erupted before. You ain't just say what I just said, right?
Oh
Mind
my
you,
God,
40 other
verbatim.
volcanoes erupted simultaneously. Now jump down that rabbit hole. What just happened in Europe? That volcano that
Verbatim.
was in Europe,
Stole
that
his
shit erupted
content
too. The
verbatim.
Earth is definitely giving signs right now, and those signs do not look good. And I heard somebody mention this, but do you remember what the prophet said about fire rising near the Red Sea? Where's
Oh
Ethiopia?
my God.
See everybody worrying about what technology gonna do, but you gotta remember this.
This dude
There were civilizations that
stole.
lived before us, and they didn't have the technology we had. But it seems like they knew way more than what we did. It's not a good thing at all. Pay attention.
Of all,
That's crazy.
wild.
I didn't know that's what that was when I downloaded it, right? I just watched, like
Wow.
I said, the first 5 seconds. If it fits the genre we do, it gets downloaded. If I don't like it, I
Wow.
get it out of, the video while editing.
Wow.
But, that's, it probably took more work to memorize what he's saying and do exact voiceover, unless it's AI doing it. Then he could have just gave his own 2 cents and felt a lot better about it. Man, that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. People are doing
Oh,
that.
that's
oh,
wild.
I would never expect this man to be
Completely
on
stole that dude's content. Like,
about the new
100%.
a bunch that you would not expect. And we're talking about singers all the way up to royalty. And I'm going to start it with people you may not know and then work up to people I know you know. We've got former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, who was mentioned 22 times. Then we've got Colin Firth, actor and director. He was mentioned 10 times. But here's where you might start recognizing people if you didn't know who the other ones were. We've got Mr. GQ himself, David Beckham. He was mentioned 9 times. Bet that smile don't look sexy now. Then we've got Princess Diana. She was mentioned 14 times. And a lot of y'all are probably not going to know who this is, but this is Mick Jagger. He was mentioned 9 times. Then we have he was mentioned 9 times. Naomi Campbell, he was mentioned 10 times. But these next few, I was never expecting to be on the list. Especially the last one. Then we've got Elton John. He was mentioned 8 times, and I bet that was the same face he was making when he found out he was mentioned 8 times on his list. And this one actually had a lot of people shook, but the next one I'm going to show you actually blew my mind. But she was mentioned 8 times. This is Adele. Stephen Hawking. Of all fucking people, Stephen Hawking, and he was mentioned 17 times. Like, I'm sorry, I understand that a few of the I mentioned is actually shocking, but the fucking fact that Stephen Hawking is on this fucking list is mind-blowing. So if you haven't seen this, go look it up. If you have seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
This footage is insane coming out of Hong Kong. They just had the deadliest high-rise fire in nearly 80 years, and it never should happen. Also, notice this footage shows the buildings that the massive fire ripped through a housing complex in Hong Kong.
Should be able to go back now.
According to officials, it took more than 2,300 firefighters and medical personnel, and it took about 43 hours to fully control this fire. At least 128 people are dead. 200 people are still unaccounted for, but this was the part that really made people upset. The residents had actually been warning the government and the contractors about the renovation they were doing to this complex. The towers were wrapped in a bamboo scaffolding covered in a green construction mesh, with belt-tied styrofoam type materials on the outside that authorities said were non-compliant with fire safety standards. So once the fire hit the exterior, those materials turned into a fuse and flames raised up and across multiple towers at a really fast speed. And the fire alarms never went off, so people literally woke up to smoke and screaming. And now police have arrested several construction bosses and engineers on suspicion of manslaughter and gross negligence over the use of those unsafe materials. And the scary part is Hong Kong is one of the most densely packed cities on earth. A lot of people live in high-rise buildings, and a lot of them are made from the same material. So pray for those who are in this fire.
It is truly insane to me that in 2025, this is Black Friday in front of a Walmart. It is 5:45 in the morning, the store opens 15 minutes, and there is literally nobody out here. If this would have been in the early 2000s, it would have been a mass people lost their lives in the early 2000s for Black Friday. Yes, against I mean, I kind of missed the Black Friday a little bit. Am I the
Like, nobody, what did everybody use to go to Black Friday? Get in those Walmarts. What did they use to go? 90% of them.
Electronics.
TVs. Yeah. TVs are a dime a dozen now. You don't gotta go sit in that line no more.
Nope.
I mean, everything's just overpriced. Even when it's on sale, it's still expensive. You know, PS5 is what? $500 now? 5, 6, probably more. I don't know. But man. And then we got a clip coming up next of the Walmart employee exposing it. I haven't seen that, so I don't know what she's going to talk about. But, you know, I know last year was a big thing. Black Friday prices were actually cheaper or more expensive than the actual price. But they just put that Black Friday special on there, but they raised the price.
21? I can't be the only one that misses it.
No. I remember doing Black Friday for my little Mexican family when I was stationed in California. I remember that.
Walmart really fired me today, all because I told a customer how to get a free Black Friday tote bag. Now let me tell y'all what else they can hide before the sale too. First off, during Black Friday, they make us flip the last chance labels on electronics that we But if you do a Walmart feedback review at wallgifted.store, you can get a $700 Walmart gift card for Black Friday. Everybody qualifies, and I literally did it last night and got the iPad for $6. And here's the part they definitely don't want you knowing. If you spend over $20 during Black Friday, we're supposed to give you a free reusable tote or holiday keychain. But unless you ask the forget, not me, though I was the one who cared, and look where it got me. Oh, and the best hack, if you find open packaging in electronics or toys, ask for a markdown. We're supposed to discount it 50% on the spot. I've watched grown adults pretend a box was ripped just to get the deal, and Walmart still gives it to them. Okay, if you comment Walmart fines, I'll tell you the stuff I can't even say on camera.
They say you never know when a society is on the brink of collapse, but I like to think that those of us with a keen eye will recognize the signs.
I'm with Cash Money. We're going to do the same thing Soulja Boy did. We're going to do the same thing Bow Wow did. We're going to do the same thing that Waka Flocka Flavor did. What did they do after they got signed on these labels? They tattoo their whole body. Why do you think they do that, yo? Just to be different. Nah, they did that because they ain't to be in the truth of music industry, showing honor with the people that's before them. That's the truth of the industry, that you willing to take a man and his angel. That's the truth. Okay? And when they did that, they just didn't do it one time, they just did multiple times. And the only way they feel like they can get their dignity back is to tattoo their body to make them feel like I still have my manhood. What you think they did to B12 and BK? They popped them down. They Sliver, Luke, Tigger was done in too. All of them are.
Hey, careful. Don't be running in the house. I talked to you about this already before.
Outside the Lions kicked the ball. And obviously there's no wind.
New teleport, way backyard.
So how does the ball make this kind of movement where it looks as if it's going to
Cakeies.
and then it like does this crazy turnaround right back in
Wine passing.
the goal. There is something going on here. This doesn't show you that there's magnets or drone technology or something like that inside of these footballs. I don't know what it is. This just goes to show you how
when that diamond fills up, you gonna start moving again?
Because again, they were inside of a dome. No wind. The ball had no business moving like that. It didn't.
Why does? Yeah, I need to find a clip. I saw it yesterday. I should have downloaded it for today. But a dude scored a touchdown, right? And I thought he was celebrating, like my hands are glued, like it won't come off. But he took the glove off, and the glove stayed on the ball as it went down.
She was making feels busier than ever.
Is
Has
it
message
sticky stuff on there? Is it magnets that he couldn't get it off because he was even trying to pull it? It wasn't coming off. He took the glove off. Now, if he was just celebrating, that glove would have just fell, with the ball. But that glove was stuck on that ball when it fell. I'll try to remember to find that for tomorrow.
The American school let a random company walk in and photograph every single kid, year after year, like clockwork. Why is it normalized that a third-party corporation collects a high-resolution image of every child in the country? They claim it's harmless. But look into who owns them. Follow the money, and you land in the same place. BlackRock, Vanguard, the silent architects with stakes in defense, surveillance, and data firms. Why do these financial giants want the largest photo database of American children? Facial recognition needs training. A massive data set. The younger, the better.
Who said our wine's not possessed?
What better supply chain than schools? A captive population.
The fact that you feel that you need to say that is kind of sad.
Our brewing's the best. Yo ho! Our wine's got the zest. Hey ho!
Damn it.
clearly up to no good.
Me?
Why does every school hand over the face of every child to the
Hey, young master, there's a strange merchant in the village asking which roads lead into town. Why would he be so interested in finding routes into the village? Unless he's planning something. I bet he wants to steal our parting tears during the Drunken Immortal month. I've heard about thieves in the village. Many villagers' homes have been ransacked, though fortunately nothing was stolen.
What's up, kitten?
And you're like, oh, that's weird because like a year ago it didn't
I'll
exist.
catch you.
Again,
Keep going, the kitten.
and then
I
we
like
found
you
out
more.
because you googled what the actually means because you hear it used on so many things that you never really like looked into it, and you find out Pitt syndrome just means they don't know what the hell caused it. And then you're like, I feel so much better.
You said
He's the best! Yo ho! Our wine's got the zest! Hey ho!
The empty seats all throughout the venue.
Our brewing's the best! Yo ho! Our wine's got the zest! Hey ho!
No longer behaving like how he used to. Shall we have all of the details to it?
Our brewing's the best! Yo ho! Our wine's got the zest!
Escorted out, and you could also see the other seating here. And it doesn't look very packed. You have to realize that nobody's above the program. I just saw this video right here, and it looks like
What's going on with Cardi Kids?
I've got 701 people. Shit around. I don't care. Turn around. Let's take a selfie. I'm not here to do a video. Okay.
Nobody is bigger than the program, and there is no exceptions. Chat, let's read this one out together. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Now, we don't know the reason as to why this venue was empty, but this person right here is saying he hasn't said anything against the green guys, but was very quick to speak up for Kurt. I guess Fluffy is no longer funny. The place is empty, Damn is empty, and so many more people speaking up on this. Chat, what do you guys think about this one? Let me know and drop a comment.
You call the president? No, I have not been charged with that. In fact, nobody has yet. I heard about the newspaper reporters in the hall asking me that question. Sir? You have. Nobody said what? Okay. What did you do in Russia?
Pay attention closely to Lee Harvey's reaction to the news that he had been charged with shooting President JFK. Now, I'm not an expert on body language. This looks like a guy
saying a lot don't make you a winner. You always make a few to convince others.
Not
but what can
one that is proud. Not with self-satisfaction for having accomplished his mission. That's what it was. It looks like a guy who was told one thing
but you were born right at regular o'clock. Just like how you're talking. I already showed up on bank time.
He just my take on it.
One of Gravity's biggest mysteries is this. A gap in the Earth's rock record is so extensive that it's been called geology's missing chunk. It's both scientifically fascinating and pretty unlikely. This is part of my annual Spooky Science series for October, so make sure you're following it. It's great uncertainty, and it shows up around the world. It represents anywhere from 250 million to 1.5 billion years missing geological history. For example, at the Grand Canyon, and the boundary of 550 million years sits on top of 1.7 with over a billion years simply this has been identified on what had happened. Here's what we know so far. During this missing period, Earth was a lot of major things were happening on Earth. The first complex life emerged, possible snowball Earth global glacial events occurred, and
yeah, that wasn't
yet the rock that really harmonious on the planet have been erased. So the big mystery
there's always something in a waterfall. I swear, there's always something in a waterfall.
Which is erosion event in Earth's history. 720 to 635 million years ago, Earth made it experience a global glaciation event so intense that there were only even ice after you cool. But here's what's even spooky. The erosion required to create the Great Unconformity would have
Sword
ground
can
down
through horn and hide or slice through
entire
gray with ruthless
mountain
pride. It
ranges,
seems the heavy attack
stripping
from the
conscience
no-name
down to
sword.
just their crystalline
After
basement.
equipping the no-name sword,
Experts believe this wasn't just
hold
a
and press
gradual
triangle back
whittling
to
down
attach
over
the heavy
time,
attack
but a
hard time.
violent erosion, possibly moving 3 to 5 kilometers of rock across
Thunder
entire
rolls through cores as they
continents. Now,
hit
the
the no-name
energy
sword.
needed to do that, it's a lot. The Earth is an onion, but that is slowly peeling away the continental crust layers one at a time. This erosion event is like ripping off 10 layers at once across an area the size of New York. Here's where it gets scientifically spooky. After this massive eruption, the Cambrian explosion happens, the most rapid diversification of life in Earth's history. Some scientists believe these two events are connected. The thinking is the erosion could have released massive amounts of nutrients into the ocean, triggering evolutionary innovation. And we see the evidence for that in the rocks. Thermochronology studies reveal that rocks now at Earth's surface were once buried 5 to 10 kilometers deep, then rapidly exposed. Zircon crystals from the era also show extreme cooling rates, consistent with rapid exposure to the surface. An isotopic signature suggests unprecedented levels of continental material dumped into the oceans. But the Great Unconformity still remains a mystery because we still don't fully understand what caused this to happen everywhere around the world and to this magnitude. The Great Unconformity is mind-bending for a few reasons. It shows our planet is basically capable of wiping its own geological memory on a global scale, and begs the question, what chapters of Earth's history might be missing? It's a great reminder of how truly powerful the forces shaping our Earth are, leading us to piece together a story from just fragments. Follow for more spooky science series all October long, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are dropping our very first and very special Halloween episode at the end of this month.
Alright, fam. There you have the
After
video.
equipping the
Cut it
no-name
short. I
sword,
got a
hold and
lot to
press
do.
triangle
I gotta
to activate
decorate
attach
outside for
skill.
Christmas, right? We gotta put some lights out there. I could tell Mama Bear she needs a break, right? She needs a break. So we were gonna go grocery shopping, but I asked her, do you want to go grocery shopping by yourself? She lit up and she was like, yes.
For the soft leg, me, I'll give you a few bells.
Not go grocery shopping. I like to go grocery shopping, but I'm gonna let her go grocery shopping. Let her get some alone time away from me and away from the baby. You know, that's important. That was one thing I told her. Because I've seen when people have kids, sometimes like their life gets shut down, you know, for the child, you know, which isn't a bad thing. But, you know, I always feel like, you know, for me, my thing's hiking, running. I go out 45 minutes a day, go get a hike in, go get a run in, and I'm good, y'all. That's all I need, right? You know, but sometimes moms, you know, they carry the load, right? So I like to make sure, you know, find a hobby, find something, even if it's as little as if you want to start grocery shopping by yourself, go ahead, grocery shop, right? I'll go get my stuff.
I tell the wife all the time, I'm like, yo, you need to get out the house and get away from these kids.
You know,
do something. I'm like, if you always around the kids, I'm like, bro, no. They're going to run you up the freaking wall and you ain't going to know what to do. Like, sheesh. Why?
That look like a Dominican Sasquatch.
Hey everyone, Bigfoot here.
They used a whole bottle of Beijing on him.
If a person is blind and has a dream, can they see it? If milk goes bad if you don't refrigerate it, then how come it doesn't go bad inside of a cow? If you were born deaf, what language would you think in? If money is the root of all evil, then why do they ask for it in church? When you lose a thought, where does it go? If we can't see air, can fish not see water? If a tomato is a fruit, does that mean that ketchup is a smoothie? When we yawn, do deaf people think we are...
Oh my God. Bro. You know how high you have to be to come up with those type of questions?
Guess what?
I like
I
that.
don't care. If we go to brunch and you order a catfish executive plus a chicken and waffle and extra pancakes with a margarita flight, and the next friend she decides that she wants to order extra bacon, extra sausage with southwestern omelet, plus she wants some oxtails, and she wants to get 3 drinks, and all I got was French toast and orange juice. $1,500. I'm not. You know I'm gonna split that bill away. I'm passing my first person my Did you ask me if I want a song?
I'm fine.
Play with your mom, but I don't care.
I have a problem splitting the bill but I noticed that people are overdoing it. If you was by yourself, you doing this, I ain't even never heard of a catfish executive. What is that? What's the difference between that and a regular catfish?
Sound like he's drunk. Perhaps too much wine.
No, I agree with you. I wouldn't expect to tell you. And then those are the same people that treat the servers like shit and don't want to tip.
My name is Vera, and I hope you can see it at my house. My name is Vicky, and I make my comment. My name is Vera, and my name is Vicky, and I make a statement. My name is Vera, and my name is Vicky, and I make a statement. My name is Vera. My name is Vicky, and I make a statement. My name is Vera.
At first, I thought it was the same person. I'm guessing they're twins. But one.
Stop it.
There are some differences.
Stop it. Stop it.
But there's some differences.
Stop
Besides
it.
the fact that one likes to cook and one obviously don't.
Stop it.
If you rewatch the video, you see.
You bad, bruh.
Oh, we hosted Thanksgiving at my house. It was actually pretty dope. The crazy thing is I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, so I don't really say it was Thanksgiving. My wife made mac and cheese. It came out pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised.
He said I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm very critical when it comes to mac and cheese.
Evans Pier makes plenty of parting tears, but the good stuff is all from Blissful Retreat. Every year there's talk that Madam Han has made enough money and might leave the business any day now. I'll leave before dawn, spread the word that Blissful Retreat will close this year, then hike up the price on my single jar. I'll make a fortune.
This motherfucker hustling.
I don't have the patience to deal with people. If you're not giving me exactly what I want, if you're not giving me attention, I'll go get it somewhere else. I'm petty, I am vengeful, and I'm prideful.
Something was clearly off about that horse dancer. What would someone like that be doing with a bunch of common riffraff?
They're all dead now. What's left to say?
Probably just brought him out.
To let those qualities out. On your journey in love.
Water again? I cut my way here from the border and you can't even offer me a bowl of wine?
Be hurting us.
That's something that I'm proud of.
Stop looking for medicine. Just tell me Jiang's secret and I'll be on my way.
All black and blue, and still won't take medicine. Jiang Wulong's secret.
Chu Jingchuan told me. He said if I mentioned it to you, you'd know.
He says lots of things. Just because he says I know something, I should know it. Jiang disappeared several years ago. Why does he not find the man and ask him himself?
Are you serious? But you said go to Heaven's Pier, find Madam Han, and get Jiang Wulong's secret. Come on, think.
What's the rush? That great cause of yours again? Well, why did he not come himself? He can't even ask properly.
He can't come.
Too ashamed to face me. Or is it that those fools at Well of Heaven?
He's not at Well of Heaven. He went some time ago to Blackwaters.
Blackwater City. Didn't you say everyone there was dead?
Yes.
So, he won't be coming anymore.
With moonlit flowers, happy we were indeed, right at this moment.
There's no time for this. Think! What could that secret be? Shu wouldn't have sent me to you without reason.
What secret? The man only had a rundown old shack. What secret could a rundown shack hold? One after another, they died left and right. Death was on his doorstep, and he walked right through. So brave and heroic. Why should I care about? Before his death, he left half a message for someone to find something. Why should I be the one to find it? Am I supposed to remember everything about him?
know, you see certain videos.
Jiang's old shack is right there. You can search it for all I can.
This is one of those times because I have never wondered how.
In this world, no one waits forever. If they have found this place, I suppose we cannot stay in Heaven's Pier anymore.
What do you visualize?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god. I think my CPU about to malfunction.
So my husband's grandma is a hoarder, and I've been cleaning out her house. You know this house? Yeah. So this is 5 things that I wish I knew.
Oh no. I can never. I'ma love you and your condition, but I'ma love you and your condition from a distance. I do not want to go in there trying to help you clean that nonsense up and discover some shit. I don't want to discover anything that was hidden. You know what? Go ahead and burn the house down. Go ahead and burn the house down and claim it on the insurance. Because there is no way.
Before helping out a hoarder.
Wow.
Or a collector. You probably don't want to expect fast progress, huh, Rufus? Because hoarding was not created overnight, and it's not going to be solved overnight. You gotta remember that every single item had a story. I'm not sure what story this had, but it has one. I needed some air. You're gonna need to be prepared. You're gonna find some scary stuff, like spiders, and definitely gross stuff, like the bins.
Ew.
And the fridge. Oh,
Bruh.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Man, I almost lost you guys. You gotta meet them where they're at. Because fighting, probably useless. Lastly, you gotta choose breaks, or else you'll burn out like I did.
Is that like a mental thing? Like,
I don't even know, my guy. That's wild.
I don't want to mention them in my videos, you know, it's family.
What you
What
got?
did you tell Aunt Han to make her so sad?
Some things that can't be changed. Where is Zhang's house?
South of the General Shrine, in the bamboo grove. Hey, what's going on?
The bed is full of stuff.
I don't know. I should check on Aunt Han first.
The bathroom, when they gotta use the bathroom, they gotta pick stuff up and move so they can use the bathroom. And after they're done using the bathroom, they pick those things up and put it back. That is crazy to me. Like, for me, I kinda have some level of OCD, you know what I'm saying? And when it's not being fulfilled, I think it stresses me out. I just like really realize that. But
yeah, I can't do dirty.
As I'm sitting here talking about hoarders and dirty stuff, this man walks in here. Go ahead and tell him what to do.
Madam, this is the last jar. You're really pouring out all the wine?
You about to burn them.
It's been aging for over 10 years.
Do it. No one will come anymore. What use is there in keeping it?
You know what suburban is? It's not hood, not of hood essence. Go, bye.
He said you too damn suburban. You told your kid they too suburban, my guy. That's funny. He said you too suburban.
I've taken care of everything. I've told everyone at the pier. It's just... We planned to say it at the first jar banquet, and now the sudden change has everyone flustered. And there's so many guests this year. Can't we move after the ritual? Also...
What is it?
It's Aunt Yen. She keeps saying her son only knows Heaven's Pier. If she moves away, he won't be able to find her when he returns. And Xiao Shi's grandmother is sick. He left this morning and won't be back until tomorrow night.
Then we shall wait one night. Just one. We leave immediately after the first jar banquet. Make sure to convince them all. Thank you.
It's nothing. It's just that we all want to know. Do we really have to move everything? We've lived here so many years with so many things.
You're so cliche as a man.
It's hard to let go.
Someone from the Jianghu has targeted us. It's too dangerous to stay.
Yeah.
Do not worry. I have found a good place for us all. Maybe when things settle down, we can go back.
I'll be right back. This motherfucker.
Jianghu?
Grabbing a beer.
Are you saying you're worried about? All right. I'll try to convince them.
YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my video. Come on, people.
Why are you just standing there? Come here.
What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you.
Okay, so I don't know if it's petty or not, but a few years ago I decided to go on a girls' trip. And
the moment you hear girls' trip, respect. Y'all be the best of friends in y'all own country and y'all city. As soon as y'all go on these girl trips and these cruises and all that, now y'all become enemies. Why? What is the significance of flying out of town for y'all to start going to war with each other? Deep down, if you knew you didn't like that bitch when y'all was in the same area code, why fly out?
And I said, okay, to make things easier, like, I'll put everything on my card and you guys just pay me back. So we booked this like almost 2 months in advance. And all I told them was, make sure you pay me back. Like, I don't like to think about money. I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to ask for it. Like, do the right thing and just pay your part, like, before we get there. So it doesn't...
I'm like that too. I don't like people owing me money. I don't like putting myself in a situation where you have to owe me money and I have to ask you back. And especially like some folks be thinking, oh, you do YouTube, you be trading, and you got a job, so you can afford it. It ain't nothing but another $50, nigga. The $50. It's the principle behind it. Pay your debt. And Georgia Power asks for their money. You don't say, oh, it ain't nothing but $50.
Anything weird. And so, you know, the day the trip finally arrived and not one person has paid me back yet. I was like, okay, maybe when I see one person, because we're all riding together, that, you know, they'll pay me back. So we get in the car, I don't say anything. Everyone's, you know, drives up, having a good time.
What he talking about now?
Still nothing. I'm like,
what you talking about?
Okay.
What you talking about? Nothing. What you talking about? What you talking about? Nothing.
If I was like, hey, y'all, like, no one paid me back yet. Like, it wasn't cheap. Like, just the room was over.
Oh, I can't do that. That's right.
It wasn't cheap. I paid for like.
Okay. You get it. You pay for like you pay for like. Oh, I like that. I can get behind that.
The date lasted 15 minutes
Oh,
because
you
we
must
left
fucked up.
in the middle of the date.
I dined and dashed on a hinge date. It'd be cool if my friend just jumps in with us, hangs out. I'm like, I guess. I ate all day.
Do you go out with anybody else and eat caviar? Just because you still have contact with an ex, don't think you can get him back so easily.
A woman should be hardly nothing of your life. You should be blind.
To get the benefits that's supposed to come with being modern, being submissive, being whatever. But she gonna tell you to provide her protect.
Me up and down, realized he could not afford me. He literally...
Anton, are you alright? Yidao mentioned Chu Jing Chuan.
Man, this stuff, man.
Who is he? And what's this Blackwater City they spoke of?
Who cares about the Jianghu and Blackwater City? What's it to you?
I'm just curious. We thought you and Uncle Jiang were a couple all these years. Turns out there was a Chu fellow.
When I tell you...
You are asking for trouble.
I thought only...
Pack your things. We leave tomorrow.
Leave? Why leave? Because of those people snooping around? Why should we be the ones to go? We can fight them. Retreating before battle is not the way of the Jianghu.
If you follow the ways of the Jianghu, you will end up dying in the Jianghu. Do you want to be like him, without even a proper grave?
They died without a single regret. They went without looking back. I don't want to live with regret, Aunt Han. Heaven's Pier is where I grew up.
I regret it. I regret it, okay? I shouldn't have let him go. But regret is useless to the dead. When someone dies, it's just all gone.
I work in business. I'm not stupid. Why would I put my love life to shareholder value? Anyway, I ended up...
What good does a lifetime of regret do for me now?
Primary reason my life lately has really been work, home.
We leave tomorrow morning. All of us. I have found a place where no one can find us. And no one can leave.
Kind of. From Hinge. With the man that I knew...
To hell with the Jianghu!
I wasn't really attracted to him.
Has 16 years gone by that fast?
This time, Aunt Han is serious. I can't just go along with her. It's time to take a stand. If we're moving tomorrow, I need to leave tonight. Just need to figure out how. Give her the books I copied first to put her at ease?
Ha! You villain! You've done terrible things! And today, I, Heroine Ruby, will serve justice! How's that? Cool, right? Just like in the storybooks.
Not bad. The second coolest in all of Qinghe.
Shaking when he was pouring water. Multiple times during the day, I was like, "Are you okay? Like, it's okay. It's just a day. Like, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like literally talking like Gilmore Girls, speed of light. Anyway, the questions are very high level. Like, where are you from? What do you do? Blah 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 blah.
Where are you from is high level.
I look at LinkedIn, so I already know what he did. He also lied about what he did on the date. So then he asked me where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. What do I do? I don't want to know my business. Just know my bills are paid, and I do very well for myself. But I didn't tell him that.
She getting on my damn nerves
I
already,
work in
bro.
marketing and tech. That's it. I didn't tell him what type of tech. I didn't tell him what company. I just said, "Oh, I work in marketing and tech."
I don't like her.
Very simple.
I don't like her. She annoying.
I could see on his face that he started to squirm a little bit because I just know different tax brackets. So during the day,
I got a point right there. I'm going to be very brief because I just want to say this more part. She looks at LinkedIn. Like, do you know not everybody's on LinkedIn? Like, she would ignore me, right? Say if I was dating you guys, she would ignore me. And she said different tax brackets. You don't know what the man is making. The man probably makes his money online. Like, you don't know that. Like, seriously.
You wouldn't see none of that.
I wouldn't be able to date in the West. Like, different tax brackets. So you automatically assume that? I probably make double, if not 10 times more than you. Different tax brackets? You how they talk? I see why he left. Let's continue.
we go to order food. He wants a Guinness. I want wine. I had not eaten all day, so I was like, I'll just keep it simple. I'll get some things. Put in the order for food. And then he said, "Hey, I need to go use the bathroom." No problem. I'm thinking he's going to use the bathroom. He's going to wash his hands.
Nah, he dipped.
Whatever.
He dipped.
2 minutes go by. 3 minutes go by. 5 minutes go by. I'm not even thinking anything of it. Then the hostess comes, finds me at the table and says,
Say, what's the matter? I finished copying those books. Did Auntie Han still scold you?
That's not it. Ruby, what if one day we meet a real hero and get the chance to travel to Jianghu together? But Uncle Joe says it's too dangerous for you. He forbids it, and he might even disown you. What would you do then?
I'll just say you dragged me into it. Then Father won't be mad at me.
Oh, pin it all on me, huh? Aren't you clever?
It's not like he really blamed you. Anyway, I finished copying, so when are you taking me to see Killer Blade?
Killer Blade? Sounds like the perfect scapegoat.
Hey, I'm so glad I'm not looking for nothing.
Knowing I was going to just go to have a good time, maybe make a new friend, whatever.
I've come to the conclusion that there are too many girls out here.
You wanted to meet Killer Blade, right? Come on, let's go find him now.
It's sad. They think that because they have some degrees, all of a sudden, oh, they're better than everybody.
Now, did I pay the
or
bill?
they think that they're better than anybody.
Because the food hadn't even come out yet. I was just like,
they think they know everything about everything.
Better
it's just
men,
like, dude,
because why would you ask me on a date all the way in the city, have me commute all the way from Brooklyn, just to leave when the apps are ordered? and then not say anything. Now you think, I should be embarrassed for sharing this, but I'm not. Because I'm gonna tag him. Because that was crazy.
Wow.
Don't ever be again. Don't do that to any girl again. Like, have you lost your mind? I also forgot to add, after the hostess told me I was about to message him, because like for like 2 seconds I was like, okay, maybe he really did have an emergency. Looked up to Hinge, because I don't exchange numbers.
Hey, Blade. Feeling any better?
No thanks to you. Doesn't help to know a hawk like me got pecked by a sparrow like you.
Together and look at how far you're going.
Oh, sure. But it's only because I thought you and Aunt Han were enemies. That's on me, Blade. So, found any secret yet? I can help you look.
He has instructions for his chatty.
This is really where Zhang Wulong lived? What a dump. Even sparrows wouldn't nest here.
I haven't been here in years, but Uncle Zhang did live here. If there's nothing here, maybe Chu was lying to you? How did it happen exactly?
Trying to pull a fast one on me again, pup? I can accept getting tricked at the temple. The Han woman chewed me out for how I phrase things, which I deserved.
Blade, I'll be frank. I want to go to Kaifeng with you.
I know what the issue is.
Oh, sneaking away from Hong Changshun, are you?
Men aren't approaching in person.
Is the little girl coming too?
You went on Hinge.
No, she's staying in Heaven's Pier. I'm eager for adventure, but I've asked around about news from the Jianghu, and there's not a word about a Zhang Wulong anywhere. He's surely no ordinary person. That might not even be his real name. Whatever his past, when I asked him to teach me swordplay, I swore that if I learned his skills, I'd settle his old scores.
Big talk. Do you know who he really is? Or what scores there are to settle? You just made a rash promise and expected him to be grateful?
I don't know. But after years together, I understand Uncle Zhang and Aunt Han. Besides, I swore it to myself, not to him. Should a promise vanish like the wind, just because someone's gone?
You...
He was so right.
You've got spirit. That's not something Han taught you. I like the cut of your jib.
Said I like the cut of your jib.
Couldn't agree more. Check out this brother here.
Hey, are you done? I want to hear too.
I'll tell you why. Well, on this Hinge date, I hit this girl up and I was like, hey, you want to meet up, grab lunch? So on a first date with someone online, I'm thinking something casual, right? Maybe like sushi, Panera, a salad, something easy, something nothing crazy, right? This woman comes back with, I want hibachi. And I was like, hibachi? And she's like, yeah, I want hibachi. So I go, oh, okay, I guess. So I get there to meet this girl for hibachi, and she brings a friend with her, and she goes, hey, would it be cool if my friend
Ruby,
Johnson would
meet the man they call Killer Blade.
I guess.
I've seen you before. When I went back to Auntie Han, she was kicking you. Are you really a great hero?
Exactly what I'm talking about. That's how I do when I'm on a date with this one chick. Two Jamaican chicks.
You both want to be heroes, but do you know what heroes fear most?
She said, yeah.
Probably tough opponents?
And I'm like,
I know.
So now, what was supposed to be a date? So now I'm sitting here, I'm just like, let me scourge and try and find somebody to entertain her sister.
Parents the most.
Going on a date.
Their parents?
But long story short on there,
they love you, but they control you too. That's what heroes fear most.
Yeah, it was wild.
Well said. I've met only one friend like that in my life.
The guy, the cook, he goes, what do you want? And I go, I would like...
Not my parent, but he does care for me and control me. Since meeting him, I've never known peace.
I go, you want surf and turf? I go, yeah, surf and turf. And I'm like, okay.
This is what I fear most.
These girls think I'm stupid? I'm not. So, we hang out, have fun, do our thing. I'm just kind of enjoying the moment, but I...
Whoa! What a big horse!
So, time goes by, and we're ready to pay the tab, and the...
A fine horse. Caught it on the road. Little girl, that was a good answer. So the horse is yours.
So So I'm like, what the hell did this girl say?
It's beautiful! Is it really mine?
I tell her,
No takesies backsies. Now, what should I name you?
Midnight tonight. The temple where the horse dancer stayed.
In my car and I went home.
Where are you going?
Stupid? I'm not.
They say Hong Xiang Sun makes good wine.
I should try some.
Hey, I'm gonna ride this horse, and I'll call him Clip-Clop.
Fine. Clip-Clop it is. Where'd you come up with a name like that?
Like around 30, 40 bucks. I went to buy you my wife, and we didn't get surf and turf, but the bill was no joke. You ordered surf and turf at Hibachi.
Say, can we really go with Master Yitao into the jungle?
Ruby, what if I'm not in Heaven's Pier anymore? And it's just you?
Just me? You mean you go to the jungle alone? Take me with you! You promise! You promise!
I will. Stop moving or you'll fall off. I need to go somewhere dangerous to find news of Uncle John. Wait for me a while. I'll make some arrangements and then come for you. When have I ever broken a promise? Besides, during this short time I'm gone, you'll be in charge here in Heaven's Pier. You'll need to act like it.
Oh, okay. I can wait, but is it that dangerous? Why go then?
Because it's the right thing to do. Now that you're going to be in charge, let me test you. If those little brats don't listen...
I'll beat them up!
That's my girl.
Hey!
Do you go out with anybody else and eat caviar? That's all I want to know. That's just a yes or no question. Do you go anywhere else with anybody and eat caviar? $500, $600 caviar. You mean to tell me a nigga done took you out to a restaurant to eat $600 caviar? He said he got it or not. How often do you go?
Gotta go.
They eat $500 and $600 caviar.
Gotta go.
Let me tell you how I know damn well for sure she don't eat caviar, y'all. Y'all go to her page, she ain't got damn picture not even a plate. She ain't got a plate of no chicken.
So, when will you leave? Will it be soon?
In a few days. Shh. Don't tell anyone else. I'm only telling you.
I won't tell a soul.
Taking advantage.
Look, I got you this red cape. With this, you'll be the coolest in all of Heaven's Pier.
You ain't got a Popeye spot.
Caviar, so y'all bitches be going too far. Y'all bitches be going too far. What you should have mother did on some real
if someday, just if you have to leave me behind, promise you'll come back from time to time. Otherwise, I'll worry some things happen to you.